Common foods that can be toxic. Did you know that some of the most common foods we eat every day can be toxic to our bodies? That's right, folks. The very same foods we thought were our best friends might actually be our enemies in disguise. So, what are these foods? Well, I'm glad you asked because I have got some news for you. So, let's dig in, metaphorically, of course, and explore the surprisingly dangerous world of common foods. Number one, raw or undercooked kidney beans. Now, I know what you're thinking. Raw kidney beans? Gross. But hear me out. These little guys may pack a punch when it comes to lectins. But did you know that they could also help manage diabetes? It's true. Raw kidney beans contain a special type of carbohydrate that can slow down the absorption of glucose in the body, helping to keep those blood sugar levels in check. Of course, you still need to boil them first. Let's not forget about those lectins, right? But who knew that a potential stomach ache could also be a potential ally in the fight of diabetes? Just make sure that you are cooking them well and maybe resting them overnight in the water before you consume them. Number two, cherry pits. May seem like an innocent little obstacle as you dig into a bowl of fresh cherries, but it turns out that those little guys are hiding a deadly secret. The heart center of a cherry is actually chock full of prussic acid, better known as cyanide. But before you start frantically searching for the antidote, take a deep breath and relax. As long as you don't bite into the pit, you will be fine. The unsuspecting cherry pits will safely make their way through your digestive system and eventually exit and leave. So next time you are snacking on cherries, remember to enjoy them in all their juicy glory, but steer clear of those pesky pits. Don't bite on them. Number three, apple slices. Well, when it comes to apple slices, it's go-to for many diabetics, right? Especially with some peanut butter. Ooh, delicious. But what about the seeds? As it turns out, they come with a bit of warning label here. While apple seeds can certainly pack some nutritional value, including fiber and vitamins, they also contain cyanide. Oh, yikes. But before you start panicking, it's worth noting that the protective coating on the seeds generally prevents this harmful substance from making its way into our systems. But for those with certain health conditions, such as diabetes, in most of you in this case, it is always smart to be mindful of what we eat and how it might affect not only our glucose levels, but our health as well. So go ahead and munch on those apple slices, but maybe skip the seeds this time around, okay? Listen up. Number four, let's talk about some elderberries. Well, they're known as the immunity-boosting superstar. That is all the rage right now, and especially in the last couple of years due to COVID-19. But we have heard about its benefits in treating colds, flu, constipation, you name it. But did you know that eating the wrong parts of the plant can lead to some serious tummy troubles? That's right. The unripe berries, the bark or leaves of the elderberry, contain not one, but two chemicals that can turn your insides into an amusement park. They are lectin and cyanide. So before you go foraging for a berry feast, remember to stick to the ripe berries and avoid the other parts like plague. Especially if you have diabetes and need to keep your glucose levels in check, trust me, last thing you want to do is go into a fruit frenzy and end up feeling worse instead of better. Number five, nutmeg. Nutmeg might be small in size, but it packs a powerful punch, both in flavor and side effects. Adding it to baked goods in moderation, which you shouldn't be having at all actually, it can bring a nutty flavor in the holiday time. Okay, I know you're going to eat some cookies in the holiday time. Who doesn't, right? But be warned that going overboard with the spice could lead to some serious issues. Now, eating more than 2 teaspoons of nutmeg can cause hallucinations. Isn't that crazy? Drowsiness and even seizures. Thanks to myristicin. It's an oil present in the spice. Number 6, have you ever dared to snack on some almonds without checking if they were sweet or bitter? Well, here's a word of advice for you. Stick to the sweet ones. Well, bitter almonds might sound edgy and daring, but they pack a dangerous compound called amygdalin that can turn into cyanide. And no, you won't develop any superpowers by eating them unless you count cramps, nausea, and diarrhea as your superpowers. Now, sweet almonds, on the other hand, are safer than a fluffy kitten in a bubble-wrap suit. Plus, they might even have some health benefits, like helping to control your glucose levels. So, next time you're in the mood for some nutty goodness, play it safe and choose the sweet ones. Your tummy will thank you. Number 7, star fruit, especially for those people with kidney problems. This fun fruit may sound like very nice exotic addition to your fruit salad, but it's important to remember that not all fruits are created equal. For those with kidney disease, the spiky snack can be more trouble than it's worth. But did you know that if you have diabetes, you might want to keep an eye on your star fruit intake? That's right. The high levels of natural sugar actually found in this star fruit can seriously mess with your blood sugar levels. But while you might be tempted to go a little starry-eyed at the sight of this sweet fruit, be sure to consider the potential risks before taking a big, juicy bite. Number 8, did you know that the raw cashews aren't actually raw? That you think it is, but they're not. It's true. Those little guys are steamed before they hit the shelves to get rid of a toxin called urushiol that is found in their shells. But don't worry, it's not as scary as it sounds. It is the same toxin that you find in poison ivy. Calm down, don't panic yet. But luckily, it won't cause the same kind of reaction when it's removed. Plus, it's not like we are eating shells anyway. One thing to keep in mind though, especially if you have diabetes, is that the cashews are what? High in fat, actually high in carbs too, and calories. While they contain a great snack, they can be a great snack for trying to keep glucose levels down if you're, instead of a, for example, a candy bar. But of course, moderation is going to be the key. But hey, if you accidentally grab some pre-steamed cashews and your allergies are acting up, go ahead and enjoy them guilt-free. Just remember, always read the label. And thanks for tuning in to our show today. As you go about your day, remember to be kind to your body and eat responsibly. I mean, we all know that kale salad is probably better for you than the bag of chips, but let's be real, sometimes you just need a good old-fashioned potato chip fix watching your football game, right? The important thing is to be mindful of what you're eating and make smart choices when possible. And while you're at it, why not stay away from trouble too? Unless that trouble involves dancing until the sun comes up with your besties. And that's just good, clean fun. Again, thanks for watching. And remember to take care of yourself and everybody around you. See you next time. Hey guys, I hope you're enjoying this channel so far, and I hope you subscribed already. If you didn't, do it. And if you did, watch this video right there. I think that will help you too.